All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another 2K rebuild, where today we're going to be doing the Oklahoma City Thunder, as requested by Dion's Reactions, I believe was his name, on a couple videos ago. So let's get into the Thunder. Obviously, we got Chris Paul and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We also have Dennis Schroeder, and aside from that, Danilo Gallinari and Steven Adams are the main guys on this roster right now. We do have some young guys with some potential, like Terence Ferguson, Baisley, Isaiah Roby, I think. Yeah, he's got B+. So this team is kind of a mix of younger guys with a couple of veterans, namely Adams, Gallo, and Chris Paul. So there are definitely some trades that we're going to have to make right off the bat, and I'm honestly thinking trading Chris Paul right now might be the look, just because this is when his value is going to be the highest. Like, we could pick up like Zach LaVine for him and Nerlens Noel, get Kemba, Rudy Gobert's interest, Kristaps. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make that trade. Yeah, we're gonna pick up Kristaps. I'm cool with that. So that's our first trade out of the way. And what else could we do? We could trade Gallo. He's on an expiring anyway, so I'm cool with moving him. Andre Drummond might be interesting, but we do have Steven Adams, who I'm cool with keeping around. So let me find a trade for Gallo, and I'll be right back. All right, so with our next trade, we're going to send Gallo and Andre Roberson to the Hawks for Clint Capella and Damian Jones. I know I get Clint Capella all the time, but just comparing the two, because he did come up in a couple of deals involving Steven Adams. Comparing the two, I mean, Capella is better, younger, and much cheaper, and on a contract for 2 extra years. So, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. So we're going to look to move Steven Adams. We could actually get Tobias Harris, but I don't want to trade Schroeder. All right, so our next trade, we're going to look to try to bring in Tobias Harris and Shake Milton from the Sixers. But I do not want to give up that first-round pick. Let's see if we can throw somebody else in there. What is Diallo's potential? Not great. And they don't like him. Alright, let me try to get this worked out, and we'll see if we can try to avoid giving up a first, because I really don't want to. Oh, you know what? Maybe Nerlens Noel could move the needle a little bit. Alright, you know what? I'm actually cool with doing this. We are going to end up giving up our 2020 first-round pick, but it's going to be lottery protected. We're also throwing in Mike Muscala, and we're getting Zaire Smith back, who actually somehow has decent trade value, so I'm cool with doing that. Let's see. Kristaps is going to be a power forward, so right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for sure. I mean, I'm sure we could find, you know, a couple extra guys just to fill out the rotation, but I'm not done with trades. Alright, we're going to make this trade with Charlotte, so we're going to send them Zaire Smith, Abdul Nader, and Kylo Quinn, as well as, there we go, jeez, our 2024 first-round pick from Houston for Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier. And now I definitely am going to look to flip Terry Rozier for sure. So with this trade, we are going to be flipping Terry Rozier and this Dort shooting guard guy to the Rockets for Rocco, and bringing back Thabo Sefolosha. So there we go. We really just need a backup big man, and this team's going to be pretty good. I mean, Darius Baisley's definitely not going to be there yet, and he's not going to be able to play the 5 either. So yeah, let me find a backup big real quick. So we're just going to bring in another guy that I get all the time with Cody Zeller. We're going to send him Diallo and Darius Baisley for Zeller and Cody Martin. So that's going to round out the rotation for year 1. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're good to go for year 1. And let's go ahead and actually check the rotation. Run 9-man, that's good. So Schroeder can actually still be our 6th man. And I do need to change some positions around, actually. So let me do that real quick first. Okay, so this is going to be the rotation for year 1. We're going to have Devontae Graham, Shai, Rocco, Kristaps, Clint Capella, and then off the bench, we're going to have Tobias Harris. Actually, is going to be coming off the bench this year. I just want to see how that goes. I'm actually kind of expecting him to win 6th man of the year, if we're being honest. Then Dennis Schroeder, Cody Zeller, and Shake Milton. So that rounds out the team. Let's check out the system if we want to switch, because I don't really want to play grit and grind. We'll probably just go perimeter centric, and let's get into it. So at the end of year number 1, we finished with a record of 51-31, which not too bad. Ben Simmons actually wins MVP, and I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe just because Tobias Harris left. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, Ja got Rookie of the Year. Yusuf Nurkic, 6th Man of the Year. Okay. So I wonder how Tobias Harris did off the bench. Kawhi, DPOI, Bam, Most Improved, and Brett Brown, Coach of the Year. Do we have anybody on any teams here? Not yet. And it's not looking like it in general. No, we do not. So that's cool. We end up being the 4 seed. And let's take a quick look at stats. Kristaps led the team in points with 24, 9 boards, and almost 2 blocks. So pretty efficient too. 45 from 3. Very nice. Then a Schroeder. Let's see. I mean, he was only playing 26 minutes a night too, and he put up these stats. Man, maybe he should have started low key. But 17 points, 2 boards, 6 assists, almost 50% from the field, 41 from 3. Shea, 16.5 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, 50 from the field, 35 from 3. Not bad. Devontae Graham doing his usual thing, 15 points, 6.5 assists, being pretty damn efficient. And then Tobias Harris off the bench. Not what I expected at all, honestly. Not at all. But, I mean, he was really efficient, which is nice, but I expected a little bit more volume stats. Clint Capella did his thing. Rocco did his thing. I mean, the percentages aren't great, but, you know, he plays really good defense, so there's that. So let's actually, you know what? I think for the playoffs, I want to start Tobias Harris, and we're going to give Schroeder some more minutes off the bench. And then let's do this. We'll give Cody Zeller a little bit. Actually, we'll keep him at 22. We'll give Shake Milton a few more minutes off the bench as well. So that's going to be the rotation for the playoffs. And still 3.5 stars on the system proficiency. So round 1, we're taking on the Portland Trailblazers. I mean, same exact team, but they signed Nikola Mirotic. So that's cool. And we're tied. And okay. Well, we get knocked out in round 1 by the Blazers. And they're going to go on to the finals and lose to the Nets in 6. Interesting. All right. I mean, good for them, I guess. Kyrie wins finals MVP, putting up insane numbers. All right, so we're going to have the 18th pick in the draft, and that's it. So, staff signing. Do we have anybody to hire or fire? Sean Navarro's cool. He can stick around. We'll hire Cuba Gooding. Do I want to fire Billy Donovan? I don't know. I'll keep him around for 1 more year, and we'll see how it goes. But maybe next year he might be getting the boot. Everybody else is pretty good, so unless there's a better candidate for our assistant coach, yeah, we're going to get a new assistant coach in here. I guess we'll bring in Otis Newman. That's cool with me. So let's go ahead and go to the draft where we have the 18th pick, and I don't think I'm going to trade up. I think I'm just going to stay at 18. So I will see you guys at rookie signings with who I take. So with the 18th pick in the draft, we took Cassius Stanley out of Duke. So definitely going to accept Devontae Graham's team option. And qualifying offers, I'm not worried about giving it to Norvel Pell. So let's move on to free agency. See who we got here. I mean, obviously the usual suspects, Anthony Davis, DeMar DeRozan. We don't really have money, though. So may look to make a couple of trades real quick. So I really couldn't find any trades that I liked. So we are, with this one, just going to pick up Atlanta's 2021 first round pick and Bruno Fernando. So didn't really have to give up a whole lot. And I really don't think there's much else that I can really do to this roster this year. So for the most part, I think we're probably just going to run it back. I might look to move Shake Milton, actually, just to open up a more prominent role for Cassius Stanley. Although he could be in the G League this year. And that could be, you know what, that could be a pretty good move. All right, so here at player progression, Kristaps goes up to a 91 now, switching to power forward. Capella up to an 87, Shea up to an 86, Rocco also up to an 86. Harris stays the same at an 85. and not a whole lot else really going on. I did sign Frank Mason III and Kent Bazemore in free agency, but that was literally it. So let's move on to training camps, where we're going to have 3. And let's get that draft class in there. And I'm kind of leaning towards a certain player in this upcoming draft class, but more than likely going to have to trade up for him. So we'll see how that one goes. But we'll send Shea to untapped potential. We'll send... Oh, man. I mean, yeesh. I guess we'll send Clint Capella. Why not? And we can send... Oh, goodness. Let's actually... Cassius Stanley has A+, doesn't he? He does. Alright. Random person. Tobias Harris. Why not? Alright, let's move on to year number 2. And let's take a look at this rotation. I think Dennis Schroeder may start. No. You know what? He's still going to come off the bench. And we're still going to have Devontae Graham starting. And then this year, instead of Rocco starting, we're just going to have Tobias Harris start. And hopefully that'll be a little bit better. So we got Devontae Graham, Shea, Tobias Harris, Kristaps Porzingis, and Clint Capella as the starting 5. And our bench is going to be Schroeder, Zeller, Rocco, and Shake Milton. Cassius Stanley, I guess, is just going to be in the G League this year. And still no preference on scoring options. Perimeter centric is still 3.5 stars. Nothing is 4 stars. So that's cool. Let me just go ahead and do a couple of these things here, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so at the end of year number 2, we do actually improve on our record. We win 56 games this year. So, I mean, good. It's good. We're probably going to be around a 3 or 4 seed. Something like that, I would think. Anyway, Giannis wins MVP. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. Brandon Clark, 6th man. Kawhi Leonard, once again, DPOY. Ja Morant, Most Improved. And Mike Budenholzer, Coach of the Year. So I'm assuming we're probably not going to have anybody on any teams once again. And yeah, we do not. So that's wonderful. Oh, wow. Okay, we're actually at 1 seed. All right, well, let's look at stats real quick. And once again, Kristaps, our leading scorer, 26 points, almost 10 rebounds, an assist and a half, and 2 blocks a game. And let's see. Pretty efficient as well. 50, 40, 79. So pretty good splits on that. Shea definitely improved from last year. 19 points, 5 assists. Shot 51, 39, 77. Not too bad. Dennis Schroeder, once again, doing his thing, man. Oh my god. Maybe he... Oh, yeah, you know what? He may start in the playoffs. I mean, damn, look at his per 36 stats. But on the season, 18.5 points, 5 assists, 2.5 rebounds, and shot 54, 46, 84. Tobias Harris, 15 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 51, 40, 78. Devontae Graham, also pretty good, but definitely not on the level that Schroeder was. But 15 points, 7.5 assists, 47, 42, 85, not bad. Clint Capella doing his thing, and then rest of the bench just chilling. So let's actually look, because I'm really thinking about starting Clint Capella, or not Clint Capella, Dennis Schroeder in the playoffs, and I think I actually will do that. So nothing else in the rotation is really going to change. Although, yeah, you know what, that's fine. We're just going to start Schroeder. So round 1 taking on the Kings. They still got De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield. But now they have Jaden McDaniels, James Johnson, and they still got Marvin Bagley. So see how this goes. We are okay. We're down 2-0, and then we end up winning in 6. So taking on the Clippers now in round 2, they got Lou Will, Paul George, Kawhi, Bobby Portis, and Montrezl Harrell. I mean, obviously that's a good team, and okay. I went to hit circle to stop it because we were down 3-0, and then we just were we down 3-0? I don't know. Anyway, we were down big, and we pull off quite the comeback there. So in the Western Conference Finals now, taking on the Warriors, we got Steph, Clay, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Marquise Chris. Literally the exact same starting 5 as they start with. And let's see. Down 2-1, up 3-2. Let's just simulate a game here. And we're in the finals. Taking on the Bucks, of course. So they got Eric Bledsoe, Dante DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Thon Maker. Oh boy. We're down 3-0. Fantastic. Alright, it's a simcast. That's, I mean, honestly, kind of to be expected. We do win a game there, so we're in game 5. And it's pretty close. We're up by 10, though. Come on, seal it. There we go. Going to a game 6. Let's see if we can force a game 7. We are at home. That'd be nice if we could pull off 2 big comebacks. And we're choking it. We are choking it away in the 4th. Oh my god. We're choking it. Alright, we're up by 1 with 6 seconds. Now we're tied. They're probably shooting free throws. Yep. Alright, we're going to see what happens. Alright, 6 seconds to go, down by 1. Schroeder gets a lane to the bucket and makes that layup. So we're up by 1 with 3 seconds to go now. Going to give it to Giannis. He's just going to launch it up. And, alright, we're forcing a game 7. Alright, so we do manage to force a game 7. Let's go to Simcast. We are away in Milwaukee for this game. They're up by 1. It's been pretty close this whole game. 2 minutes to go, and we're up. Let's slow down a little bit. 13 seconds. We're up by 10. I may have helped us a little bit forcing the game 7, but I mean, we're gonna win the finals here in year 2. So we are definitely still gonna go on to a year 3. See if we can repeat as champions, and hopefully we can just dribble it out. And they're not gonna. Yeah, thank you. I am not trying to play the free throw game today, so that's gonna do it. Let's just chuck up a shot. There we go. So the Thunder are champions in year 2. Alright, so Kristaps wins Finals MVP, so good for him. I mean, take a shower in some 2K champagne, my dude. Alright, so we won it in year 2. So Kristaps, Finals MVP, 23 points, 10 boards, an assist and a half. And really was not efficient. I don't know why he, of all people, won Finals MVP, but I mean, it is what it is. We won a ring, so guess I'll take it. I did not realize that we ended up with the 3rd pick. I really didn't. Somehow we have 3 from Houston. We also have 19 and 30. So that's good. That's really good, actually, because that's going to help a lot in trying to trade up for the player I was mentioning earlier. So let's bring back Billy Donovan. We did just win a championship with him, so why wouldn't we bring him back? And we'll sign Jordan Malone. Hopefully we can afford all these guys. We cannot. So we'll bring in Billy Donovan first, try to get Sean Navarro. And we get him. So I'm not super worried about CFO. You want to come in? Come on. There we go. All right. So let's go up to the draft, and I'll see you guys with who I take, unless I'm making some trades. I don't know. Okay, so I don't think we're going to make any draft picks, but we're going to try to pull off some trades. Devin Booker's been coming up in a couple of trade finder options, and I'm going to try to make this work. Kind of focused around Rocco, with some other guys, Frank Mason, Kenneth Faried, and Shake Milton thrown in, as well as, what is that, like 19, I think, and a future first. So is that going to get it done? Yep, it does. So we still have 3, and there's actually another trade with Tobias Harris and 3 that I want to do, and that's going to be picking up Brandon Ingram and Drew Holiday, who we can then just flip. So let's see. Do I want to trade Drew Holiday now? Honestly, yeah. Let's see what we can get. Oh wow, we can actually get the 8th pick. Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll pick up a future first from Milwaukee as well. So let's just go ahead and go to pick 8 and see who's still here. Terence Clark, who I think I was actually going to take anyway. So that's cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and take Terence Clark, and we still have a couple more picks. I'm just going to try to trade him away, I think. I really don't want to make these picks, and we'll take 2 future seconds from Philly. So that's going to do it for the draft. Let's see. Yeah, we just got Terence Clark. What's his potential, actually? An A? Not bad. So we are going to accept Shea and Isaiah Roby's team options. Shea's up to an 89 now. Damn. Qualifying offers, we will extend that to Devontae Graham and move on to Moratorium, where we actually have more money than I thought we might. but I still don't think we're going to be able to sign anybody, which it is what it is. Let's actually just look at this roster. So once we get Devontae Graham back, oh, we actually have to re-sign Dennis Schroeder as well, so that'll be 2. Then we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? It'll work. It'll be all right once we get a couple of guys back. So Dennis Schroeder and Cody Zeller are both free agents. Let's just try to bring both of them back, I guess. I can always trade one or both of them if I need to. So we're going to get them both, and we just have Devontae Graham to wait on now. So that'll work for me. Let's see. Is Devontae Graham going to get any offers, or I don't know. We'll see. All right, well, we're going to make this trade, actually, just because why the hell not at this point. We're going to send Cody Zeller and Isaiah Roby to the Kings for De'Aaron Fox and Josh Green. I don't know why De'Aaron Fox is so easy to trade for in this game, but actually, wait a minute. But yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but I want to give Devontae Graham the most money that I possibly can, just to see if I can try to match him with some superstar contracts. So, do we need anybody else? Oh, wow. We really don't have a backup big man, so let me see if I can find a trade for a backup big real quick. Probably going to be involving Devontae Graham. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this trade. Josh Green, Bruno Fernando, and Devontae Graham to the Knicks for Mitchell Robinson and Danilo Gallinari. And we are going to look and see if we can flip Gallo, because I don't really want him on this team. So if we can find low-key like Gallo and Terence Clark, I can get Chris Middleton. I don't want to give up Schroeder. Damn. Well, that's awfully interesting. All right, well, seeing as we're going into the final season anyway, we're going to try to pull off this trade. Gallo, Terence Clark, Kent Bazemore, and 2 future firsts for Chris Middleton, and they agree to that. So this team is looking absolutely nasty at the moment, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with our guards, because we have 4 guards that, I mean, 3 of them are really, really good. Schroeder actually could be expendable at this point, but then we got Chris Middleton, Brandon Ingram, Kristaps, Clint Capella, and Mitchell Robinson. This team is crazy stacked. I don't see any reason why we would not repeat as champions. So let me just sign some guys just to fill out the 15-man roster, and we'll be good to go for year 3. All right, so at player progression, Porzingis still a 91, D-Book up to a 91, Shea up to a 90, Middleton at a 90, Capella and Ingram and Fox all at 88. So wonder how many 90s I could possibly have by the end of this. But let's move on to training camps and get ready for the 3rd and final year of this rebuild. And we'll be good to go. So I suppose we will send some guys to untapped potential. Brandon Ingram, probably De'Aaron Fox, and Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, all right. That'll work. So on to year 3. Let's take a look now at the rotation first. I think I'm going to start Shea at point guard. So it's going to go Shea, D-Book. I want Ingram to start. And Middleton will come off the bench. Porzingis, Mitchell Robinson. No, I want Capella to start. All right. And then the bench looks like it's going to be Fox, Middleton, Robinson, and Schroeder. So, damn. This team, I'm telling you, man, just crazy stacked. We're not going to have any scoring preferences or anything like that, but still only 3.5 stars. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe this team just doesn't fit super well together, but I don't know. It'll be all right. So I do just want to quickly send a couple guys to the G League just to take care of that whole thing. And actually, Cassius Stanley is the only one I want to do that with. The rest of these guys are cool. So nothing else to worry about. Let's get into simming. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. So at the end of year number 3, we finished with a record of 58 and 24. Giannis wins MVP. Jalen Green, Rookie of the Year. Lonzo Ball, 6th man on the Grizzlies now. When did he get there? Interesting. I know they drafted LaMelo, actually. The Pelicans drafted LaMelo, so that's strange. Kawhi apparently went to the Bulls, still wins DPOY. Isaiah Stewart, Most Improved. And Billy Donovan, our coach of the year. So, do we have anybody on some teams yet? And of course not. What a surprise. But once again, we are a 1 seed. Let's take a look at stats. I'm sure it's going to be real spread out, but D-Book was our leading scorer, 21 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, shot 50, 40, 90. You love to see it. Kristaps, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 47, 39, 82. Not too bad. Brandon Ingram, pretty good. Almost 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. And we got Shea, 15 points, 3.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists. Still pretty efficient. Got better at free throws this year. Chris Middleton, 50, almost 50, 50, 90. Jeez. He was literally 0.001 percentage point on the free throws off from being 50, 50, 90 last year. That is insane. De'Aaron Fox was pretty good. Clint Capella doing his thing. And Dennis Schroeder, in 15 minutes a night, somehow put up 10 points a game. That's pretty crazy. Mitchell Robinson, you know what he does. It's just it's what he does. So that made no sense. Anyway, taking on the Pelicans in round 1 of the playoffs, they got Derrick Rose, LaMelo, Tobias Harris, Zion, and Jackson Hayes. So I think we're definitely better than them, and we get the clean sweep on them. Now, round 2, taking on the Phoenix Suns, they got RJ Hampton, Paul George. Interesting. Maybe that's why they got rid of Devin Booker as easily as they did. Mikal Bridges, Rocco, and DeAndre Ayton. I still think we're much, much better than that team. We win in 5. Now we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies with Ja Morant, Josh Richardson, Justice Winslow, Triple J, and Steven Adams. So, going to be a little bit of a revenge series for Steven Adams, and they're actually giving us a fight. So, let's simcast this. Come on, don't go to Game 7. It's close. Still close. Still close. We're going to Game 7. God dang it. Alright, come on. We're at home now. And, yeah, we're up by 19. We should be... Oh, yeah, we're good. So, we're going to the finals, and we're taking on the Boston Celtics this year, who've still got Kemba, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Robert Williams. Pretty standard Celtics lineup. We're up 2-1. Let's just sim one more game. Oh, okay, we're tied 2-2. Oh, not great. We're down 3-2. Not great. Oh my god, we're down by 20. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Well, that's weird. We just got our asses kicked in the finals by the Celtics. Jason Tatum wins finals MVP. What in the hell just happened there, man? I don't know. That's strange. Hold on. Can we see playoff stats? Yeah. Let's see who choked. I mean, it doesn't even look like anybody really choked either. Like, Devin Booker didn't miss a free throw in the playoffs, apparently. Kristaps was good. Brandon Ingram was really good. Shea was... Yeah, I mean, he was decent. It's not like he should be holding us back, though. Like, De'Aaron Fox. Okay, De'Aaron Fox is the choke artist, apparently. Yeah, we're blaming it on him. Yeah, it's De'Aaron Fox's fault. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, God dang it. How many 90s did we end up having? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5. And I bet you if we went to player progression in this offseason, we would be at 7. With Capella and Brandon Ingram, probably, I would think, going up to a 90 over the offseason. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. We did manage to win a championship in year 2. Year 3 was strange. I guess that's just 2K for you. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, it would mean so much to me if you guys hit that thumbs up button down there. That would be really great. And if you're new around here, hit that sub button as well. I'm trying to really, really pump out these 2K rebuilds, so... Hope you guys have been enjoying them. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. And, oh, by the way, if you have any suggestions for other teams you want to see me rebuild or any challenges or anything, leave a comment. I am more than happy to look at those and more than likely do whatever you guys request. So, yeah, all right, that's going to be it. See you guys in the next one.